Story Time, short horror film, Dylan Clark. After this, we'll watch a fucking Ark Survival trailer just so I can see what it is so sweet it was about. Actually. Let me just see it now since we're on the conversation. Oh. Are we in Australia? Oh no. I don't want to play it. I'm good. I'm good, nigga. Did you see that? Did you see that? What the fuck? Is this like Subnautica but on land? I'm getting like Subnautica, the forest type vibes, and both of those games, fuck them. Oh, what? Does look pretty fire. It does look pretty hard. I won't lie to you. If I'm keeping it a buck, it does look pretty hard. I was just gonna talk about this game. It was a game I played a while back on PSP that I had. It was called Monster Hunter, and I was gonna say this game actually reminds me of Monster Hunter. I loved that game. I loved Monster Hunter. I was a big fan of Monster Hunter, and I feel like this game would be dope if you were playing with like a bunch of people. You're right. If it was like if there were like a bunch of people playing, I feel like it'd be dope. But if I'm just by myself, nah, nah. All right, next vid, bro. Story Time, short horror film by Dylan Clark.
The Short Frights podcast presents Poppy's Story, written by R.M. Lyle. Stories take time to sink their teeth into us. I could tell you now how this one ends, but it wouldn't have the same impact. Not yet, anyway. It's not until you see yourself in the story, until it feels real, that you become truly invested. Don't get too invested. This was something Poppy had to keep in mind. She was a hospice worker, which required a certain level of detachment to protect herself from the pain of her patients' inevitable ends. However, Poppy couldn't wait for Mr. Cresswell to die. His coughing fits unsettled her. His delusions drove her mad. And now, as she prepared to sew up a tear in his nightgown, she wished more than ever for his swift demise. Poppy opened a drawer to retrieve a needle and felt a chill in the air.
Yeah.
Why, oh why, did Mr. Cresswell insist on leaving the windows open? Distracted, Poppy's hand slipped.
Huh? Huh?
She pricked herself with the needle and watched as a spot of blood bloomed on Mr. Cresswell's gown. Then, from the other room, she thought she heard something.
Just a story. Just relax.
One of Mr. Cresswell's sickly coughs.
What do you hear? I don't hear nothing.
She listened carefully.
I don't hear nothing. You don't hear it. You're good, bro. It's just a podcast, bro. Relax.
There it was again. Poppy didn't want to, but she knew she should check to see if he was okay. The floorboards creaked beneath her feet as she approached the room.
Like I'm listening to an Edgar Allan Poe story right now, bro, and I don't like how his stories end.
As usual, there lay Mr. Cresswell, tucked under the covers of his bed.
I would leave. Leave. What you should do right now is leave,
He was
because
so weak, it sometimes looked as though he were dead already.
you should leave. You're not gonna kill this man. Just leave.
But no, he was still very much alive.
Raw.
Don't open the door, Mr. Cresswell rasped. Something outside wants to hurt us.
Oh
Please,
my.
don't leave me.
Oh
Don't
my.
let it in.
We're stuck in a pickle. We're stuck in a pickle.
Nowhere to run, puppy. Stay with me. Poppy hid. She could hear Mr. Cresswell pleading with her through the door. Don't leave. Please,
Did you lock
Poppy.
the door? Did you
I
lock
need
it?
you.
Yeah, window. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, somebody with some sense. I'm like, bro, if you don't jump out the window, bro, it don't matter if it's 3 stories, 2 stories. It's either you die that way or this way. I'm risking it.
Mr. Cresswell rose from the bed. He was coming to find her.
Stop the audio. Yeah, that'd be the most reasonable thing to do. But come on, bro, we're in a horror movie. We don't do that. we don't do that. Piss on the door.
Coming
What?
to stop her from leaving. Coming to keep her.
She didn't get the window open, bro?
To let her know just how bad.
Get the window open!
To teach her that there would be consequences if she were to ever disappoint him like this.
I think there's there. I think it's still real. Don't put that fucking headphone back in, nigga. Play some Kendrick Lamar. They not like us.
Mr. Cresswell was just outside the door.
Well, this bitch did not lock the door. You didn't lock the door. Like, I had ample time to lock the door. What are we doing? What the hell are you doing? You had ample time to lock the door. That's like rule number 1, bro. You go in a room you're trying to hide. Why are you not locking it? What the fuck?
He stood there, unmoving.
Bro, fast forward the damn tape, bro.
Now our story is coming to a close.
Kill him.
And dear Poppy
Now it's here you fight. You only got fight or flight.
is out of time.
Now it's fight. You waited too long. Now it's fight, nigga. Fight. Fight. Oh, she restarted it.
The Short Frights podcast presents Poppy's Story, written by R.M. Lyle. Stories take time to sink their teeth into us. I could tell you now how this one ends.
Right there, right at the gate, right there. Someone's coming from right there.
Don't
To
you
her
want
left.
to know
Someone's
how
coming.
it ends?
Someone's coming out of her left. Right there. You see that thing right there? It's too convenient in camera.
I'll show you.
Something.
Cresswell took her delicate face and slammed it into the ground over and over until the floorboards splintered. He thrashed her about the room until her body was mangled and bent, until she was nearly unrecognizable. And so ended Poppy's story.
Hey, man. W's in the chat for fucking Storytime by Dylan Clark. What a video. What a video, bro. That was great. The concept was fire. The line between fiction and reality is blurred when an audiobook narrator becomes self-aware of his listener. Wow, that was good. That was good. Shit. Had me on the edge of my seat there. Yeah, I'm going to church tomorrow after that. Oh, God, nigga. That's what I'm telling you, bro. That's why you don't listen to horror stories, bro. That's why you dream about them shits, bro. Dream about them. Like, I read Edgar Allan Poe, the story when he, I want to say he hides his grandma under the floorboard or some shit like that. That was in the 5th grade. I still ain't forgot that.